Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Live with Senior Trade Shows. My name is Esther Iwunze, and I am your host for today. Thank you so much for every one of you who has tuned in this morning to join us. We truly appreciate you, and we always work hard to make sure that we bring resources that can help our seniors stay informed and make the right decision. What is Live with Senior Trade Show all about? This is a live stream that streams on Facebook and YouTube. And our goal is to connect seniors with resources that can help them make informed decisions to help them age well in place. And not just for themselves, but family members, even as seniors get old, trying to get resources can be overwhelming for the family members. So our show helps keep our viewers informed, seniors, veterans, caregivers, and their families, so they can help their loved one make informed decisions as they get older. So I just want to say thank you so much for tuning in this morning. We're streaming all the way from Houston, Texas, and we have a special guest who will be joining us from Florida. Before I introduce her to you guys, I just wanted to let you know about today's topic, which is something that is really important and needs to be discussed because it's very important. It can probably affect every system of our body. So today we will be focusing on oral health care for seniors, and we have a registered a registered hygienist who would be discussing more on that and enlightening us about how to help our seniors take care of their oral health. So I would be introducing, and before I introduce her, don't forget, on our show, we like to do giveaways. We definitely love to take care of our seniors. So make sure you stay till the end of the show. The winner will be getting a $25 gift card, and we would mention the steps that you need to take to enter to win the $25 gift card. Also, we would be talking about a show. We're supposed to have another show in upcoming 2 weeks, but we have something coming up next week because this is the month of Alzheimer's awareness, and we wanted to shine more light about that. So stay tuned till the end of the show so you can get more information about that. So on today's show, we have a guest. Her name is Miss Sonya Dunbar, and she is all the way from, hey, Miss Sonya,
Hey,
how are you?
I'm amazing.
Yeah, good. Well, I just wanted to let our audience know who Sonya Dunbar is. Sonya Dunbar, also known as the Geriatric Tooth Fairy. I think that is so cool.
Thank you.
She is an oral health educator on a mission to reduce the health risk and morbidity among seniors due to poor oral health. She has been a registered dental hygienist for 27 years. She's a TEDx speaker and national public speaker. Her passion for the geriatric community is always demonstrated when she speaks. Guided by decades of dental experience in private practice, skilled nursing facilities, and academia, Sonya is the co-owner of Mobile Dental Express. She provides comprehensive dental care to residents in skilled nursing facilities. Sonya is a U.S. Navy. Thank you for your service.
You're welcome.
And she is pursuing a PhD in gerontology. Wow. Sonya is the CEO of the Geriatric Tooth Fairy, co-founder of the National Mobile Dental Conference, co-owner of the Mobile Dental Express, and the published author of Golden Nuggets for Life. You were so accomplished, and I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming on Live with Senior Trade. We're excited to have you.
I'm excited
So,
about being here.
yeah, you're welcome. So, can you just begin by telling us why you were called the Geriatric Tooth Fairy? Why did you start this journey?
Well, I started the journey years ago when my grandmother was placed in a long-term care facility. My grandmother helped raise me. She was like the pillar to our whole family. And when I was younger, I spent every summer with her. And I always promised her that I would never, ever place her in a nursing home. But she was a type 2 diabetic. She ended up having to, because of all of her comorbidities, getting one of her legs amputated. She had congestive heart failure. So I couldn't take care of her at home. No one in our family could. So we had to put her in a nursing home. And that broke my heart. And I went to visit her all the time. And my grandmother had an upper denture. And when I would go see her, I noticed that the staff was not taking care of her denture. So being a dental hygienist, I will go and clean her denture. And then her roommate will be like, clean my denture. And then I was cleaning 6 or 7 people dentures and teeth and, just brushing, just doing simple things like brushing teeth. So when my grandmother expired, I felt that it was something that she would want me to do. So I took my dental hygiene profession, and it collided with my love for elders, and I became the geriatric tooth fairy.
Wow, that is beautiful. That's a beautiful story. And I've been a nurse for over 15 years myself, and most of my career I worked with seniors, especially in the nursing home. And one of the reasons why I even went out into business for myself was because I also noticed a lot of care that were just not up to par, and what you're doing is very much needed, because caring for seniors and their oral health in the nursing home, sometimes it's not done the best way, and I'm so glad we brought you on here to educate our audience. Welcome once again.
Thank you.
Sure. So what type of services do you offer? Can you enlighten our audience, please?
Yeah, so we offer 2 type of services. My husband, Gerald Dunbar, and I, because once my grandmother transitioned, I would go into the nursing home for free. And we figured, and I was just brushing people's teeth, but I noticed that more needed to be done than brushing.
Yeah.
They needed the residents that couldn't go out to the dentist. They needed comprehensive dental care. A lot of them are in wheelchairs or jerry chairs, or some people are homebound. So now what we have is a mobile dental company, and we do dentures, extractions, fillings, partials, cleanings, everything. But on the other hand, the geriatric tooth fairy, I only can reach so many people with our team. We only can clean so many teeth or do so many extractions. So as a geriatric tooth fairy, I travel around the country doing trainings for nursing home staff, for hospital staff, because people go in the hospital and they don't even get their teeth brushed. I had a cousin that was in the hospital, and he was like 45. He had a stroke. As soon as I went in, he had a stroke. And he couldn't use his hands. I asked him, I said, when was the last time your teeth was brushed? He had been in the hospital a week and a half. No one had brushed his teeth. You're a nurse.
Wow.
You know Esther. He's laying on his back. The next thing he can get is pneumonia. So that's the first thing we spoke about. He didn't even have a toothbrush. So I'm an oral care educator. My passion is to save as many seniors as I can and educate everyone that's involved with, whether they're a caregiver, whether they're the seniors themselves, whether it's the nursing home staff, about the importance of oral care and how to properly do it. So twofold, we actually provide the oral care, and I'm an oral care educator, educating people on the importance of oral care. And we have training for staff. I have an online course, and I go in and do hands training for staff.
Wow, that's awesome, and I pray that just bringing you on here and allowing you to use our platform to educate our audience, as well as senior service providers, would help them connect with you, because this is something that needs to be done.
Absolutely.
We can't just, people shouldn't just be treated on the surface level. You take care of this and leave this. They need to be taken care of holistically, and oral health is important. So I hope that you're able to connect with service providers and facilities that would be in need of your services.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So tell me, explain the systemic link between oral hygiene and diseases.
Okay. Thank you, Esther, for asking. That is such an important question. Think about it. Our mouth is the window to our health. When we go to our doctor, the first thing they do is they look in our eyes, our ears, and our mouth. If your mouth isn't healthy, your whole body isn't healthy. Your mouth is the window to health. If someone is diabetic, and if their mouth is not taken care of, the bacteria under your gums can make you lose your teeth. 1 out of 2 people who lose their teeth. I mean, people with diabetics lose their teeth 1 to 2 more times often than a person without diabetes. So to answer your question, the systemic link between oral care, poor oral care, and different diseases. Studies have shown that dementia. Next month, you said something about it being dementia month or dementia care. Dementia is directly linked to poor oral care. The bacteria that's found in your mouth, it's been found in the brain of people with dementia. Plaque can be found in the arteries of your heart. If your mouth isn't clean, the bacteria and the plaque in your heart can block the arteries in your the plaque in your mouth can block the arteries in your heart. It can cause heart condition. Um, Poor oral care is linked to high blood pressure. Poor oral care is linked to cancers. It's so many diseases that's systemically linked to poor oral care. So if your mouth isn't healthy, your whole body isn't healthy. Oral care is just as important as wound care, just as important as taking your medicine. People should be aware that they have to brush their teeth and floss their teeth often. And I always tell people this: if you rub your eye and your eye starts bleeding, you're going to go to the doctor. But so why, when you brush your teeth and your teeth bleed, you don't go to the dentist? Bleeding mouth is not healthy. Your teeth don't bleed, your gums bleed. If you brush your teeth and your gums bleed, bleeding is not healthy. It's a sign of disease. It's a sign of infection. So there's a strong systemic link to mouth care and overall health. Everything, most things get in our body through our eyes, our nose, or our mouth. And if what you swallow in your body, if your teeth have plaque and bacteria, if that's all foaming around in your mouth, and you swallow your food, you swallow your spit, you're putting it all throughout your body. I have a book out. It's going to be coming out soon. It's called The ABCs of Poor Oral Care. I think that other than Z, we found a disease connected to every letter of the alphabet that's systemically linked to poor oral care. So it's imperative as we age that we take care of our mouths so that we can live longer. No one should have to die from dirty teeth. It just doesn't make sense.
No, it
Does
doesn't
that
at
answer your
all.
question?
It doesn't at all. No one should have. It's just a basic thing to do every day. So no one has to, you know. Well, thank you so much for answering that question. And if you're just tuning in and joining us this morning, welcome to another episode of Live with Senior Trade Shows. My name is Esther, and I have here with me Miss Sonya Dunbar. She is a registered dental hygienist, and she's streaming all the way from Florida. She's been yes, and she is very passionate about saving our seniors one smile at a time. Nobody, not just seniors, but nobody should have to fall sick from having dirty mouth. No, nobody should. And she's here today to educate us on how to care, especially for our seniors. Those in hospitals, those in nursing homes, personal care homes. They depend on us for their care, for their well-being. So when we have them, we should give them the best service, that they deserve. We should advocate for them. We should go above and beyond. So I just want to say thank you again for joining us this morning. And today's show sponsor is brought to you by 𝐒𝐞𝐧𝐢𝐨. And I just want to say thank you for making this show possible and having our guest speaker here today. So did you want to say something to us about 𝐒𝐞𝐧𝐢𝐴 today?
Oh, yes. No, I was telling you earlier, Esther, before we came on, how we go into nursing homes and we provide oral care for residents. I also talk to seniors in the community. It's not just residents in nursing homes. I go to the senior care centers. I go to the community centers. Before COVID, we were traveling around all over the city and all over different states. And I was talking to seniors. And I have to say, for the last 2.5 years, I have been recommending 𝐒𝐞𝐧𝐢𝐴. I like it because, one, as we age, sometimes because the medications we take, we develop a dry mouth. Some medications, such as diabetic medication, memory medication, depression medication, high blood pressure medication, it has a tendency to dry out your mouth. It's so bad when our mouth gets dry, because if our mouth is dry, we don't have the saliva. The saliva is a cleaning method. So plaque tends to stick to our teeth, and it stick to our tongue, and that can cause decay. So saliva is needed. I always use 𝐒𝐞𝐧𝐢𝐴. You're familiar with xerostomia. I introduced this to all of my patients. One, because it's clinically proven if you rinse with it for 30 seconds, it's clinically proven to reduce the bacteria and help sanitize the mouth with COVID-19. But even before COVID-19, I like it because it reduces bacteria in the mouth. It lowers the odor in the mouth. They even have a spray. And this particular line is silver line. It's for seniors 55 and older. And the one thing I like about it even better is you can buy it at the grocery store. It's at Walgreens and CVS. It's not something you have to order online. And here lately, since the long-term care facilities are opening back up, we've been able to introduce the big pump in. So when family members come in, they could rinse their mouth and disinfect some of that bacteria in their mouth. They can have a little cup at the front, throw it away, and that helps reduce the spread of COVID-19. Everything that we can do to help save our seniors. But I highly recommend this. I like the toothpaste for dry mouth, for sensitivity. As we age, our gums recede, our teeth get sensitive. I just use it. I use it myself. I'm at the age when my body's changing. I think it starts with the M and ends in a pause. So I'm pretty dry, my eyes and everything, and my mouth is dry. So I actually use the toothpaste, and I love it. It has a pleasant taste. And all of my elders that I introduce it to love it. So I highly recommend 𝐂𝐳𝐲. It's one of the best products I've ever used. And that's the only one I recommend for dry mouth.
Awesome. And that would definitely be good for denture care, because that was going to be my next question. How important is denture care? And I'm sure that would be products for them.
Now I'm going to say a couple of things about dentures. I'm a pet peeve about dentures simply because I went into a nursing. I have two situations with dentures. I went into one nursing home, and the lady denture hadn't been out in, 7 months. When we took the denture out, it had black mold on it.
Oh my God.
Now, can you imagine that what she had been inhaling her lungs? So many seniors, if you continue, I got to get a nugget here. This is a tooth fairy tip for you. And I'm going to get back to the dentures. If you get a cold, if you get sick, change your toothbrush. Because think about it. If you get a cold and you keep brushing your teeth with the same toothbrush, you keep reinfecting yourself.
Yeah.
So this is a freebie. Change your toothbrush. Last year, my husband and I both had the flu, and we had the flu for 2 weeks. And it dawned on us, we kept using our, he had his toothbrush, I had mine. Yeah. As soon as we changed our toothbrush and just got the little cheapy ones, every day I will use a different toothbrush. I paid like $1 for a pack of them. But if you get sick, change your toothbrush. But I'm gonna get back to the dentures. That was just a little nugget I had to throw in there.
And that's good.
About the dentures, the one lady had black mold on her denture. It was horrible. She didn't speak good English. And when I went into the facility, the staff didn't even know she had dentures. The odor was so strong. And when I went to her, and it took me about 15 minutes to get her to open up, when I took that denture out, she started crying. She was so ashamed. I said, don't worry about it, baby. We got you. Wow. But her mouth was extremely dry. And I'm going to tell you something. What I did, I used my 𝐂𝐳𝐲 toothpaste, and I rubbed it on her tongue to moisten it. And then I cleaned her tongue. Tongue care is very important as well. But dentures, they have to be clean. Now, I do not recommend, I'm going to say this 3 times. I do not recommend you using toothpaste on dentures. Dentures are not teeth. It's acrylic. It's plastic. When you brush your dentures with toothpaste, you end up putting little scratches in your dentures. And those scratches harbor bacteria and odor. If I'm in the grocery store and somebody behind me are brushing their dentures with toothpaste, I can smell their denture. It makes your breath have an odor because there's toothpaste scratching it, and those little bacteria get in there and they smell. So I would tell people, if you cannot get a denture toothpaste, they do have denture toothpaste, use soap and water and clean your denture. But dentures have to be removed every day. They have to be cleaned every day. And your gums have to breathe. Now, I'm going to be very transparent right here. If I had dentures, I don't. These are my teeth. But if I had dentures, I wouldn't take my dentures out around my husband. He just wouldn't see me without my dentures, like you don't see me without my hair. It's just not going to happen.
You've got beautiful teeth.
But I tell people, take your dentures out in the shower. You're not supposed to sleep in them. You're really not. If you sleep in your dentures, they have something that you can, when you sleep, we breathe deep, you can aspirate plaque into your lungs, so you can get pneumonia from your dentures, because plaque and debris under your dentures, you're supposed to take out your dentures at night. You're not supposed to sleep in them. Your gums need to breathe. Think about it like this. Sleeping in dentures is like sleeping in your shoes. You take a shower in your shoes. You walk around in your shoes. And you go into bed in your shoes. Can you imagine how your feet gonna smell? That's how your mouth smells up under that denture. So denture care is just as important. Do not use toothpaste, and brush your tongue and brush your gums. Those gums need to breathe. So I like 𝐂𝐳𝐲. I put it on the tongue. Can I pivot to the tongue right here? Esther, you're okay. You're muted. Okay. Now, tongue care.
Yes.
tongue care. Now think about it like this. You brush all your teeth. Let me show you. People brush their teeth. I'm so proud. People brush their teeth. My big bling bling brush. I bling on everything. Okay. Let me put my daughter say me blinging is a sign of my age. I don't care. She don't know. She a millennium. I don't care what she say about me. But she says that I'm blinging too much. But you brush your teeth, but you don't clean your tongue. So you have clean teeth over a dirty tongue. Like that. That doesn't make any sense. So it's very important that we clean our tongue. Now, if you're one of the people that say, I clean my tongue, I brush my tongue. If you brushing your teeth and your tongue with the same brush, you're just transferring the plaque and debris from here to your tongue. Toothbrushes are not for tongues. And I don't like toothbrushes on tongue because you're just kind of massaging it. And when the tongue has over 600 different bacteria on it. Not all of them are bad, but it has bacteria on it. You're cleaning your tongue. You're just brushing all that around. That's not good. You're not removing it. You need a tongue cleaner. You take and you remove, you scrape the stuff off your tongue. Tongue cleaning is so important. It gives your food a more robust flavor because you taste from your tongue, and it keeps you healthier because you're removing plaque and debris, and it makes your breath smell better. So like I was saying, I usually rub Kosas on my patient's tongue and we clean our tongue, but you're supposed to clean your tongue every day. If your tongue isn't healthy, your mouth isn't healthy. The doctor can look at your tongue and tell certain diseases, like liver disease. Your tongue turns color. So you should always clean your tongue. Your tongue should be a nice beefy pink, or sometimes darker people have melanin in their tongue, but your tongue should never be white and coated. So always clean your tongue.
Amazing information. That was some beautiful prop right there.
You like my toothbrush? You like my
that was some good bling brush too as well. So tell me, what kind of training do you provide, and why is it important? Because I think what you offer, but I believe a lot of senior facilities need the services that you offer. Senior facilities, hospitals, personal care home, they need the training and the services that you offer. So tell us, what training do you provide, and why is it important?
Oh, it's so important. Proper oral care saves lives. So I do quite a few trainings. One, I have an online course where facilities can order the course and download it and use it for like 60 days. And some people just buy the course and use it as their onboarding when they hire new people. So I have that. I also have an in-person live training when I come in and I train the staff. It's a 2-day course. And I train the staff on how to provide oral care, why it's important, the systemic link. We go over everything. I go over training to how to deal with the difficult people. If you're at home, how to deal with your dad or mom, how to keep the mouth open. How I do everything about oral care, the dementia patient, how to take care of hospice. I do training in nursing homes, hospice facilities, hospitals, private care, personal home. I do all nursing home, long-term care, and assisted living facilities. The Geriatric Tooth Fairy is here to save as many seniors as we can. I have a code called SOS. I send out an SOS, saving our seniors one smile at a time, by educating and communicating the importance of oral care as we age. And I love what I do, and I mean it. And so that's what we do. We do training for the senior caregivers and for the seniors themselves.
I love the glow and passion on your face when you talk about oral care. It's amazing. Thanks for being so passionate and just being an advocate for seniors. That's wonderful. And I just wanted to remind our audience, if you're just tuning in this morning, my name is Esther Owunze. Welcome again to another episode of Live with Senior Trade Shows. We're excited and glad to have you join us this morning. And we have a special guest here, Ms. Sonya Dunbar. She is a registered dental hygienist. She has 27 years of experience doing what she does, providing training and oral education to seniors and caregivers in hospital, just to help make sure that our seniors, while they're aging well, and making sure that they're being taken care of holistically, not just whatever concern they have at that point, but also making sure that their mouth is well taken care of, because that can also cause other issues in their body. So thank you so much for joining us this morning. And if you're just tuning in, this morning. Welcome again. So tell us what happens to the mouth and teeth as we age, because I know we see a lot of funny pictures, lose tooth, people lose that. But I don't think that's the case for everybody. If you take good care of your teeth, you might not end up, because I've seen 100-year-old lady, an article about 100-year-old lady. She had all her tooth in her mouth, so tell us a bit about that.
Well, I want to dispel a myth right now.
Yeah.
And this is something I used to hear when I was a young girl. I don't hear it anymore. Teeth are meant to last a lifetime. I'm going to say it again. Teeth are meant to last a lifetime. Teeth are not meant to fall out. That's like saying when I get to a certain age, my eyeball's supposed to fall out or my ear's supposed to fall off. No, teeth are supposed to last forever. We need our teeth. We need it to chew our food. And Esther, you know how important being able to chew our food is as we age, because if you can't properly chew your food, you cannot digest well, and that causes a host of other problems. So teeth are meant to last a lifetime. They're not supposed to come out. If you take care of your teeth, they can last you. It is not mandatory that we're supposed to wear dentures. When you wear dentures, if we have to wear dentures, unfortunately, your food does not taste the same. You cannot chew the same, and you don't even talk the same. Teeth are, they help us talk. They help keep our spit in our mouth. We're supposed to keep our teeth. But as we age, our teeth begin to get a little darker just from time on. Our dentin changes and our teeth become a little frail, especially if we have osteoporosis. But if we continue to take care of our teeth, flossing our teeth, and I have to put this in as a dental hygienist or I lose my dental hygiene card. If you do not brush your teeth, brushing is just half the battle. If you're not flossing, you're not even doing a great cleaning. You're missing 40%. Now, flossing may be difficult as we age because of our hands and different things like that. Water picks are just as good. The little interdental picks are just as good, but we have to get in between our teeth. We have to, because that's where the bacteria lies. So as we age, we do have to pay a little more attention to our teeth. We do maybe need to use a soft toothbrush anyway. I only recommend a soft toothbrush. We need to go visit our dentist. That's so important, to go visit our dentist, to get regular checkups. And if we begin to transition from our homes into assisted living or into long-term care, let our dentists know, our dentists of record know, so they can follow us. That relationship is just as important as you have with your primary care physician. And remember, if you don't remember nothing else I said, if your mouth isn't healthy, your body isn't healthy. I don't care. Now, your ear can be unhealthy and your body can still be healthy. Your eyes can be pink eye and can't see, but your eyes can be unhealthy and you can still be healthy. But if this mouth is sick, you sick. And that's just the bottom line. I'm just so for real about it, because, see, my grandmother used to say, you know where you start, but you don't know where you're going to finish. So where we are right now, if we're walking around and we're able to take care of ourselves, that is great, but we don't know who may have to take care of us later. So while we can take care of our teeth, do the best we can. So if we get in a situation where we can't take care of our teeth, at least we got a good start. They're in a okay situation. I meet people who didn't take care of their teeth when they were not institutionalized or in long-term care or assisted living, and their teeth are bad. But if you have your teeth now and you're taking care of them now, or your dentures or whatever, even partials. When I say dentures, I'm talking about partials as well. Partials need to come out. They need to be cleaned as well. But if you take care of them now, they'll last you a lot, and they'll do you good when you can't take care of them. Because it's just real. If we keep breathing, we are going to age. If we're blessed, we're all going to age. So it's so important to take care of our mouths while we can. And that's one of my big things. Awesome. But I do have a secret I want to share before we cut off.
Go ahead.
Are we almost there? I don't want to.
No. Go ahead. We're good on time. Go ahead.
Okay, so I have to share this because I love to share with my elders when I find great opportunities.
Sure.
We are now, I told you that we provide comprehensive care for residents in long-term care facilities. Sure. And it's been so difficult getting back in and getting proper PPEs and the mask and things to wear. Yeah. But I was able to partner with Clara. Oh my gosh, Esther. This is almost as good as sliced bread. Because I've been wearing the N95 mask and I cannot breathe. I cannot breathe. And I'm in the long-term care facilities with the N95 mask, with the shield, and it's just extremely hot. But Clara is an amazing mask, which I want to share because it's available to anyone. and I'm going to put it on. I like it. I'm going to talk about it as I put it on. One, this is the whole thing. This is the size of my cell phone. When you buy this mask, you never have to buy another mask. This is it. It's washable and you can clean it. Now, when we were going into long-term care facilities, my residents couldn't see me. They felt uncomfortable and uneasy because they couldn't recognize me. With this, now you're going to be able to hear me as well. I'm going to put my Claire on. My hair gonna get a little frazzled, but I'm still gorgeous. Now you can hear me talking and you can see me with this on. I'm still gorgeous, even though my hair is a little frazzled. Don't let the frazzled hair fool you. I'm still gorgeous. And this is it. I can breathe, I can talk, I can smile at my patients, and they can see me. And this is the only mask you'll ever have to buy. This is the tube. It goes, I can put it in the back of my shirt, I can put it in my pocket, I can put it in my purse. It has a little hook here where you can wear it. And this is what my team and I are wearing in the long-term care facilities. I'm breathing my own air, and this is perfect. It has a HEPA filter that you only have to change every 30 to 60 days, and it costs about $10. It may not, it may be over your head, but it's not over your ears, pulling on your ears. My team and I love it. And I can wear my glasses over it. I don't have them. I'm taking a flight today to Michigan to go visit my mother's grave. This is what I'm going to wear on the plane. This is amazing. It's called Clara. And I would like to share my screen with you to show you people in long-term care facilities are using this, and they are oh, it's blinking. Is it sharing? There it is. People in long-term care facilities are using it when their grandkids are going in, and they're able to use it, and they can see their family members that way. And I love Clara. And staff is using it. And you can see this lady, she has it going down her back. If you're interested in it, it's called www Breathe Clara. You can hear me talking. I'm breathing my air. And it is in this HEPA filter, cleans out 99.9% of contaminants. This is amazing. And I could not leave without sharing this with my seniors and my elders, because we need to stay safe. We do not need COVID-19. This is so light. It weighs maybe 2 or 3 pounds. It's smaller than my cell phone. Look at this. Look at this. I don't have to buy another mask. So this is something that I wanted to share with you all. And this is it, and it's just amazing. Now let me get my hair back in place. Now I can't be looking crazy. Okay, we back.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful. And how can our audience get some Clara if they wanted some of those?
BreatheClara.com. www.breatheclara.com. And I love it. I'm so excited because I feel better. I can breathe. I can talk. And yes, my patients, being a dental professional, even when we're traveling to people's homes, we'll be able to wear this and they can see me, because that's so important for people to be able to see you and feel comfortable. It's already, we're coming into your mouth, into your private space, but you can feel comfortable. And the good thing, we can breathe. And our seniors, our elders, any of us, we do not need to, we don't know if this is going to be a second wave of this enemy. Yeah, this enemy that's just been ravishing through our world. I lost 4 family members. Wow. It's horrible. We need to put a stop. I wish I could have gotten this I had an uncle in a long-term care facility in Michigan. I wish I could have gotten that to him, but I wasn't able to fly or anything like that. But it's a lot of moving parts. But I'm excited about being able to share that with you all. If anyone's interested in it, please go to BreatheClara.com. It's a great product, and I do not push a lot of products, but if I know it's something that can help save someone, like 𝐒𝐞𝐧𝐢𝐶, it helps make it really does reduce mouth odors. It really does help prevent dry mouth. It really does work for sensitive teeth. It really has been proven to lower the transmission of COVID-19 when rinsing for 30 seconds. So when I believe in something, I just do, and I like to share what I have. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Well, I'm sure our audience got all of that information, and we have Miss Sonia's information on the screen. If you ever have any question, if you want to reach out and do business with her, you can reach out to her on her website. Her phone number is on the screen as well as her email. You can all reach out to her for more information. So before we go, I would love to. I'm going to take you off the screen for a minute, Sonia, and I'll bring you back. So if you're just tuning in again, my name is 𝐒𝐿_, and this is another episode of Live with Senior Trade Shows. And our topic of focus today is about educating our seniors on oral health, and making sure that our care for them is not just taking care of them on the surface, but also making sure that their oral health is well taken care of. And if you want to be, if you're a service provider, and if you want to be a subject matter expert or want to sponsor a show, a Live with Senior Trade Show episode, please feel free to get our information on our screen. You can reach us on our website, or give me a minute, please. So to sponsor our show, you can give us a call on our number or send us an email, and we can schedule you to share your product, your service, your message with our senior audience. Our show focuses on empowering our senior communities, veterans, caregivers, and their families to give them resources that can help them make informed decisions, to help them age well. That is the goal of Live with Senior Trade Shows. And we work hard to make sure that we are always bringing resources and seniors together. So I'm going to bring back our guest one more time. Her name is Sonya Dunbar, and she is streaming all the way from Florida. And Sonya, you travel to different places, correct, to provide your services, correct?
Yes.
Sure. So I just wanted to say thank you so much for joining us today. We're really excited to have you, and thank you for sharing your message on our platform. Do you have a final message for our audience?
Yes. First of all, Esther, I want to tell you thank you. I've been following you for a while. You're such a young, smart, vibrant young lady.
You are so
to
sweet.
See you're genuinely concerned about getting this information out to seniors. When I reached out to you, your team immediately emailed me back and said, we want to share this with your seniors. So you want to share this with your audience. And you and I were talking before the show how compassionate you were. So I've been in this field for working with seniors for 15 years. I've been a hygienist for 28, and I don't see a lot of young women like you. So I want to take a bow to you and say thank you
so much.
Because our elders are so overlooked.
Oh yeah.
In so many situations. Yeah. So many think they're invisible, and that's not so. So I want to put the light on you and tell you thank you.
Oh, I appreciate you.
No worries. I had to do that. It would have been robbery if I didn't.
Oh, and I appreciate you so much.
You're welcome. And for our seniors, I just want to say, thank you for being you. Thank you for the wisdom the footprints that you're leaving, because success leaves trails, and thank you for that. And I just want to, if you didn't hear anything I said today, take care of your mouth, take care of your teeth. And the thing that I want to say, if your mouth isn't healthy, your body isn't healthy. If your gums are bleeding, that's not good. Take care of your mouth, take care of your dentures, take care of your partials, take care of you. And thank you for being you. And hopefully one day I'll be old enough to say I'm a real good seasoned senior, because I'm on my way there. I just got my AARP card and I'm excited about it. And I'm about to get my McDonald's coffee. If it belongs to me, it belongs to me. I serve my country. I want everything that God has for me. So I'm excited. And thank you so much for having me.
You are so much joy to be around. Your spirit is just so contagious. I'm so glad we have you on today. My spirit, I'm so excited to have featured you. Like, I'm so happy just talking with you over the screen. And I can't wait for us to connect, just to connect. Just to share a little bit with you. We've been doing this for the past 8 years, our in-person events, but because of COVID, we had to put those on hold just to make sure that our seniors are staying safe, and we are contributing our own little effort to slowing the spread of COVID. And we started this. So our goal in the future is to see that our in-person events go national. So we'll be reaching out to you to bring it to Florida, because the senior population in Florida has one of the largest. Yes, they do. And we would love to partner with you to bring senior trade shows to Florida. So stay tuned.
Thank you. And we would love to have senior trade shows here. Our seniors are so spoiled in Florida, and we would love to have that.
Sure. Thank you so much, Sonya. Have a good day and stay blessed.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I just wanted to say thank you to everybody. And don't forget, today we're giving out a $25 gift card. And if you want to win that, make sure you go to our website and subscribe to our newsletter. So when you subscribe, we're going to pick out a random winner from that subscription, and that person would be your winner. So we are looking forward to reaching out to you through our email newsletter. And I just want to say thank you so much for tuning in. Our next Live with Senior trade show is going to be on September 29th. That's next week, Wednesday. It's not going to be the upcoming one because this month is Alzheimer's Awareness Month. The month of September is Alzheimer's Awareness Month, and we wanted to shine more light about that because Alzheimer is a disease that is ravaging a lot of our senior population, and the care for it can be very, very overwhelming. So we are featuring two important guests next week, and they'll be sharing their story about Alzheimer, their mom being impacted with the disease, and how they have been caregivers and providing care for her. And our goal is that you'll be inspired by the story, get a tip from them that can help you in your work in taking care of your loved one who has Alzheimer's as well. So I just want to say thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Live with Senior Trade Show. Until next week, my name is 𝐒𝐞𝐧𝐢𝐨𝐫. Stay blessed and have a good day. Bye-bye.